TJ is still by far and away the king of the castle right now. I'm dog water, but I went 8-2 last week. Give me a moment to feel decent about myself. All right.
Getting hot.
College football. Number 16, Colorado laying 2.5 as they travel to the Herpy Birds, taking on Kansas at Arrowhead.
Yeah.
Rico Beer.
You know what? If I get another bad week, I'm hitting the portal and I'm out of here. Because I used to be up there with TJ.
Oh, that was week 2.
Yeah, now
You're a lot like MSU football.
now I'm down there with you.
Here today, gone tomorrow. All right, what do you got?
All right. You know what? Colorado is putting up points, and I think Deion is really going to try to get 2 people at the Heisman ceremony. I see the point spread. I don't believe it. Give me the Buffaloes.
Kenny Cott.
Roberts. Yeah, I don't like picking Colorado because Rico just did, but it's under a field goal, so I will. Give me Colorado.
David.
Yeah, I can't see BYU in the playoff. I need to see somebody else, so Colorado has to keep winning. Colorado.
TJ.
I got to take Kansas.
Oh, and
look,
there it is. I just
just
lost another game.
I don't know if I'm super impressed with the win last week over BYU, but they've got a really good defense. They got a good rushing attack, too, that I think can control the clock a little bit and keep Shadur Sanders
Much
and Travis
better
Hunter
this
off
week.
the field. Thank you.
Listen.
And they've got Kansas has a couple really good corners.
Look, Kobe Bryant being one, Melton the other.
Yep,
It's senior
Mello Dotson,
day.
yeah.
They need it for a bowl game. And look, Daniels and Neal, it's a hell of a combo. I'm going with Kansas. I can't take any more to Colorado.
I didn't know if they can still have a hangover effect from the BYU game. But
Well, they just been winning for a while. I got to do it. I can't do this Deion stuff anymore. Texas A&M laying 2.5. They're out on the plains, traveling to Auburn. You know what to do.
yeah, Mike, I thought I knew what to do, but then, you know what, all of a sudden, a little me popped on the shoulder and said, wait, that's still Peyton Thorne as quarterback.
Uh-oh.
Take A&M.
Kenny.
Yeah, Auburn stinks, and you just hate to see it. Give me A&M.
David.
Also can't go Auburn. Got to go A&M.
TJ. You know what to do.
Rico, I'm going to put my trust in my man, Peyton Thorne. I don't know why. I feel like this game should have been 9.5, 10 points. I have no idea why it's 2.5. I'm sick of asking questions.
Dude, you got house money.
The home game,
You
I
can
think
go
Auburn
0
needs
and
it.
10.
Needs
Doesn't
it for a
matter.
bowl. Hugh Freeze
don't give a
needs it
damn.
for his job.
Peyton Thorne, come on, buddy. Give me one final performance here. I'm taking Auburn.
One time, you POS. Give me Auburn. All right. Indiana at Ohio State. OSU laying 10.5. Rico Beer.
I look at this game, and I'm going to take Indiana because when Ohio State has played tougher teams, ranked teams, they've won or they lost, but they didn't cover. So, therefore, give me Indiana on the points.
Kenny.
Top 5 matchup here, double-digit point spread. I'm going to take Indiana plus a 10.5.
Over to David.
I had a family member that went to Indiana. She's going to have a horrible weekend because Ohio State's going to win.
TJ.
I know Indiana's coming off a bye. Ohio State really is, too. They played Northwestern last week. But I think Ohio State just has too much talent. Emeka Ibuka, Smith, Tate, Judkins, and Henderson, the running backs. I think that's just too much talent for Indiana to overcome. Might be able to keep it somewhat close.
No.
13 point. Yeah, I think Ohio State's probably going to win big.
Indiana, strength of schedule, 106. Put him 6 feet under. Give me Ohio State. I've had enough of those frauds. Purdue at Michigan State tonight. You can feel the electricity. Rico Beard live from the President's Suite. Michigan State laying 13.5. What do you got, Rico?
Is this one of those you know what to do games?
Yeah, not watch.
Okay.
What do you got?
You know what? Give me MSU because I don't want a sad car ride home.
There you go. Selfish but justified. Kenny.
Mike, you will not be watching, so I will be taking Purdue.
No surprise there. We go over to David.
I really want to take Michigan State here, but I just
you
can't.
got people from Purdue, don't you?
I do, so I'm going Purdue.
Over to TJ.
I just don't know if I can trust Michigan State with that big of a point spread.
Short
I mean,
answer.
Purdue is
You
ass.
can't.
Don't get me wrong. Purdue stinks, but is Childs over the turnovers? I don't know.
Yeah, he's over.
Michigan State wins, but I think Purdue is able to keep it within that
TJ,
13 points.
we've picked exactly the opposite on
Oh,
every
boy.
game.
Okay, all right. So somebody's going to make a move this week.
Who'd you
I
take?
can't take all the home teams. I'm taking Purdue. I'll probably regret
I
it.
don't want Rico to be sad. Give me State. All right. Northwestern at Michigan.
thank you.
This game will be a thrill a minute. Michigan laying 10.5.
Senior day at Michigan. Northwestern's not any good. Michigan will roll. And they just got the quarterback. They're going to be celebrating.
Kenny.
Northwestern's not any good, but I don't know if Michigan's any good either, so I'll take the 10.5.
There you go. Over to David.
Bryce Underwood's going to throw 4. Oh, not yet. Sorry, Michigan.
No, he'll be signing autographs.
He will. Michigan.
Yeah, Rico, I think I'm with you. A little bit of positive momentum this week. Let's get one on the board together.
Okay.
Big news coming out of the recruiting guy.
There you go.
That might
All
amp you
right.
up a little bit. And plus, I think Northwestern's offensive line stinks. And this has got to be a game that
I heard you know offensive line.
Mason Grant, that they just completely dominate. So I'm going to take Michigan.
F them. Go Cats.
All right. Spiteful.
Detailed right there.
Nuanced.
Leave emotion out of the pick.
I do. I just 10.5 for a team. I mean, Michigan's not. Neither of these teams good.
Northwestern.
I know.
It's Northwestern and it's senior day.
Do they have
They
any
play at a
seniors?
lacrosse
Yeah.
don't have
Their
a
new
real
stadium's going to
stadium.
be beautiful.
field in 10 years.
Listen,
2
all right?
years.
And Spartan Stadium's going to fall down in 10. So what does it matter? All right.
Hey, Mike, have you ever had a Hershey bar? Well, Spartan Stadium.
Let's go to
Like
Sunday.
puppies.
14 years old.
People, we have a bomb cyclone. Cards traveling to Seattle. It is a bomb cyclone. Cards are laying 1.5. Rico Beard.
Cards are laying 1.5, but I don't think that Seattle will lose this game. Give me the Seahawks at home. Yeah, I'm going Seahawks.
Kenny.
I don't love the Seahawks the way Rico does. Give me the little guy, Kyler. Cardinals.
Over to David.
Since week 7, their defenses have gone in opposite directions. Cardinals defense looks good. Seahawks don't. Cardinals.
TJ.
What is a cyclone bomb, real quick?
It's like who was the scumbag in Charlie Brown, where he had like the dirt nap that followed him around.
Pigpen.
Okay, that's a bomb cyclone, except it's weather and not personal funk and lice.
So, like,
it just sits
raining.
over your stadium and rain and snow and nonsense.
Oh,
I
well,
think
now I
that
feel
benef-
even
yeah.
better about Seattle.
I think that benefits the Cardinals better. I think their run game's starting to catch on. They've
One
won
problem.
4 straight. Seattle's run defense has not been great. I don't trust Geno Smith winning back-to-back weeks.
Small people don't win in the rain.
I'm
Give me
taking
Seattle.
Arizona. I'm taking Arizona.
Is that a fact?
It is. Their feet can't grip the surface. Too tiny.
Just like Fred Flintstone, just
Eagles laying 2.5 in LA on Sunday night against the Rams. Rico.
You know what? Give me Philadelphia. Saquon is looking like he wants to be an MVP candidate. And plus, by that point, they would have known that the Lions have already won, so they're trying to keep pace with them. Give me the Eagles.
Over to Kenny.
Yeah, Saquon ultimate try-hard mode. Give me the Eagles.
David.
Daniel Jones will be in the stands in L.A. to watch his friend Saquon win. Eagles.
Mr. TJ Lane.
I guess I'm opposite Rico the entire day. I'm taking the Rams. I
right.
think, look, Eagles' passing defense has been much improved this year, but you have 2 rookie corners out there going against Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, veteran quarterback Matthew Stafford. I think that's enough to give the Rams a win. Plus, I really want to see the Eagles fall apart like we did last year. I hope it happens.
Eagles. That offensive line for the Rams, I feel so bad for Stafford. Oh, my
They're
God.
getting Havenstein back.
Who cares? They need Whitworth back from 5 years ago.
You see they benched Jonah Jackson.
Yeah, hate to see it. Ravens laying 3. They travel to the revitalized Bolts. Rico Beard.
I think it's going to be a bounce back game for the Ravens. Give me Baltimore.
Kenneth.
Again, I'm afraid to agree with you, Rico, but I'm also taking the Ravens here.
I know, Kenny, you should be. And you know what that means? TJ is taking the Chargers.
David.
Jim Harbaugh is 0-2 versus John, so I'm going to go Ravens here.
Oh, yeah, the harp.
TJ.
The Harbaugh Bowl, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, remember when
man.
the lights went off at the Super Bowl and your team
Yeah,
gagged again?
I remember that.
You hate to see it.
I'm getting really scared of taking all the opposite
You know what?
picks
I
that you're
hope Tommy
taking.
wins.
Not so fun when the rabbit's got a gun, is
I
it?
hope Tommy wins.
I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna take the Chargers because I think Justin Herbert's playing at
There
a
we
different
go.
level right now,
Yes.
and I think that the Ravens secondary is very vulnerable
terminal.
against
You
pass.
just
They're not good.
picking with me today, aren't you?
How about
I had him
this?
written down when I came in.
How about this? Justin Tucker's already missed 6 field goals.
point, yeah.
He's got the yips. It's going to be a close game. Maybe Khalil Mack's back. Give me the Bolts. Niners, Packers. Is Brock Purdy in one piece? What's the latest?
He's going to play. Kittle's supposedly going to play. You know
Bosa?
what? I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
He got a sack and just walked off the field.
Hate
you know
to
what,
see
Mike?
it.
This is what you call the emotional hedge.
Packers.
Give me the Packers.
Good man. We go to Kenny.
Yeah, it seems like the Niners have been hit by a chair. This is the only home team I've picked so far. Give me the Packers.
Over to Hatchet Man.
Purdy was not at practice today, so I'm going to go with the Packers.
Yeah, I saw on the bottom line it goes, missed practice, parentheses, legs. That's never a good sign.
Right.
TJ.
Man,
Niners.
Purdy being questionable, Bosa being questionable.
Take the Niners.
See,
I don't care. Jordan loves a turnover machine. Niners are desperate. They
Take the
got to
Niners.
win. They got to keep up pace in that West. They got to keep up pace to make the playoffs. I'm taking San Fran. Lord help me.
Good for you. I got the Packers. Just picked up a game. All right. Lions laying 7.5 as they travel to Indianapolis. Do we want an alt line or do we just go with 7.5?
I'm going with 7.5.
All
go
right.
7.5.
Go ahead, Rico. What do you got?
I think the Lions are going to continue their winning streak. Mobile QB and Anthony Richardson tries to keep this thing close. The Lions win, but they don't cover. Give me the Colts.
Kenny Cott.
These QBs mirror images of each other. Mobile golf season. Lions.
I don't want to hear that anymore. Lions.
I think the Colts are good enough to keep it close. Lions still win, but 7.5 on the road. You just can't keep blowing out teams.
Two
can you?
games. Wow.
No,
TJ's
man, I got to take the Colts. I think it's
TJ's
going to be a
being
7-point
negative.
win. 7-point win.
And I'm joining him. Give me the Colts with the points. Lions win, Colts cover. That's how I see it, at least. Those are the picks. Great job, everybody. 97-1.